All right, guys. So, so hopefully last week you're able to make through at least step 4, kind of make a HTML page to show up the motivated queries. So if you have done that, and not sure if you guys all did step 5, like using Java version to do this RESTful service. Have you done that or not yet?
We're just getting there.
Our group's a little behind, yeah.
Okay, okay. So things since it's haven't done, yeah, I would suggest just kind of skip step 5 for now, just for now. So later on, if you find you have time, and then to finish this, because in phase 2, we want to do the logging system based on the Python script, based on the Python RESTful service, which is the Lambda function, Amazon Lambda function way to do it, instead of the step 5, which we want to do this Docker stuff, Docker container way. So that's a little more complicated to do loggings with the containers. So for now, I think it's fine if you have step 4 down. It's okay. Just go ahead, start phase 2, which in the logging tips section, we give you guys bunch of tips how to do the loggings. If people want to query your system, and this is how you can do loggings, right? So yeah, I feel like it's a little bit a challenge for you guys to make through all these steps. So for phase 2, we give you kind of more detailed steps. Hopefully you can follow along. And yeah, if you have questions following this instructions, just call me here in Discord. Or after the lab you still have the question, just post it on PSS. Jason and I will trying to answer more questions. Sounds good?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, briefly, don't do the Java and Docker container stuff until you have figured out how to do logging, right? Go ahead and then do the logging stuff right now. Okay, that's it. That's pretty much I want to briefly mention what we want to do in phase 2. And for now, I think phase 2 is all the things we want you to do, the logging and then the monitoring stuff, and basically a toy version of what you see this morning, all right? A toy version so that you can do some hands-on stuff to practice. So as you get through all this, I think it's the time for you to document everything and then write down a report at the end. So these are all the steps we want you guys to do here. So there's no phase 3 for next week. So if you can down this week, then next week you can do all the writings. If you cannot finish, just go ahead and finish, and then I will. Yeah, I personally will just document everything as I go through. So in the end, I have a unformatted document, and in the end, I just have to format it so that I can submit the report. And then Betsy and I will figure out what's the deadline for you to submit the report. And she might also want you to answer some questions in the end of the semester, like the refreshment kind of questions. So to make help you and to remember and what you learned during the semester, kind of easy questions on Canvas, I guess. Yeah, not sure what she's gonna do for that, but yeah, that's pretty much what we left for the semester.
Question, Tani?
Yes.
Is each group going to submit one report, or is each person going to submit one report?
Yeah, so I have some different opinion on this with Betsy. I personally want you guys to submit each group because it's a group work, right? But Betsy prefer to see how you individually contribute to the project. So maybe she will want you to add some sections in the end of the report to say, okay, which individually who does what, who did what. Maybe that's what she wants.
But that's a little bit more complicated because
yeah,
in
it's
parts
already
where
clear.
multiple people did the same thing, it's sort of like
Yes.
hard to keep track of who did exactly what, you know.
So yeah, just try whatever you can, try to document as much as you can, but I will insist on, just submit one report. I will talk to Betsy again this week because I know it's hard to split the work. So yeah, so I will insist on to support to submit a report for each group. All right.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Now, just if you don't have more questions, just go ahead and then trying to do the logging stuff, following the instructions, and then let me know if you need help. I will be on Discord. Right.
All right, sounds good.
I